Welcome back, guys. Who wants to open more blind boxes? You may recall in my previous progenitor effect blind box video, we briefly talked about Blokees, these little guys here. These are licensed figures coming out in China right now. They started with Transformers, but they branched into other stuff. But since that video, Blokees has put out a new Transformers subline called Galaxy Defender. Now, I haven't opened any Galaxy Defender stuff before, but I believe they're like an inch and a half tall. They're just little micro guys, but still highly posable, very detailed. You still don't have to deal with stickers on the parts. The details are all printed directly on them. Yeah, let's check them out. We got Series 1 and Series 2. This is the entire line so far. And I've been sitting on these guys for a little while now, and I've just been really itching to open them up and check them out. So yeah, let's crack that cellophane. Let's have a look at these little guys. And we'll just take a quick look at the case here. You can see the assortment on the front there. We'll go over how this breaks down in a little bit. So this is the Chinese version that I got on AliExpress. There is an English language version that they sell for the Blokees website, but it's like 20-30 bucks more expensive, and you get the same figures just with some English on the box. So I'm fine with working around that. And I believe inside there is a little topper card. Yes, there is. Let's see which one we got. Ooh, okay. We got a very nice iridescent, shiny, silvery Megatron. Well, look at that. It's actually kind of embossed in there too. Very, very high quality card. Where should I put that? What should I do with it? I don't know, but it looks great. There we go. Just went ahead and finished setting up our little display box there. Kind of tore on the edge there, but just ignore that part. So we have 12 per case. 8 of these will be little robot guys, and 4 will be vehicles or alt modes. Let's have a look at one of our boxes here. We do have a little bit of that iridescent sparkle that you see on the full-size blocky boxes. Not quite as in your face, but still appreciated. There on the side you can see the play pattern, how you can use the alt modes with the little robot guys. And then on the back there you can see how the wave breaks down. You got all your commons here, and then for the Optimus and the Megatron, there is standard versions, there's metallic versions, and then there's the 1 in 44 like battle versions where they have like wings and cool extra parts. Let's open one. Let's see what these little guys actually look like. Hopefully our first one is a robot. I don't mind that there's alt modes in here, but they're not really the draw for me, with one exception. We'll get to that later. Oof, okay, those definitely could have used some perforations. Here is our little baggie of parts. I'm assuming the little insert in there will spoil what we got, so let's just go ahead and open the bag and take a peek inside. That might just be a metallic prime right off the bat. I'm gonna go ahead and move this, and we'll take a closer look at the parts and the assembly process. More little bits than I was expecting. There's like 20-ish pieces here, but they're looking all shiny and nice. This is the 5 in 144 metallic chase version, so that's pretty cool to hit that right away. I'm not even gonna look at the instructions. I'm just gonna smack things together and hope I figure it out. Okay, those are smokestacks, so we'll go there. Do you have another one of those somewhere? That looks like one. Trademark little yellow arrows. Those will be lower forearms. Pop on some hands. Couple of thighs, which look to be symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which one goes on which side. Same deal for these lower legs, at least the back half seems to be symmetrical, and then the front half will have like this gas tank detail, so you can make a left and a right. Pop a foot on there. There we go. Alright, we got 2 handsome little boots. Pop those on there. Got this little blue piece that goes inside the helmet. Kind of fill out the eyes there, and then that just pops on like that. And then he does have his little backpack piece. Just like that. I think that's the right way it goes. Oh, and his blaster. Pop that in his hand. Ion blastered up. And there is our tiny prime. Again, just look how much style is packed into that little guy. I just want to compare real quick to a full-size Blocky. Yeah, So he is a little baby. He's so small. I do have some other smaller figures I'd like to compare it to. So here he is next to a Diaclone Reboot Power Suit, almost the same size. And here he is with a Gundam Converge figure. This guy just a hair taller. And articulation is all ball joints. So you got a ball joint in the head, ball joint in the shoulder, ball joint in the elbow, ball joint in the wrist. He's got a waist swivel, ball joint hips, ball joints in the knees, and then ball joints at the ankles. And then this is the pamphlet that was inside the box. Shows you the different ones you can get. There's our full power chase figures. There's the assembly instructions. And then you got a background in a language that I don't speak. And it shows you the little collector coins that come with some of them. Box number 2. We're going to pick up the pace here because I have 23 more of these to open. This one is... Oh, got another bot. It is Megatron. Standard Megatron to go over Optimus. Here is our standard Megatron. We'll just compare him quickly with Prime. Prime has that nice metallic finish to him. He has more of the flat plastic look, but it suits him well. It does look like these pieces are painted. Yeah, they got a nice finish to them. It's a Megatron. He's got the little gun barrel on his back there, and he's got his fusion cannon. What more do you need? On to the next one. Oh, they gotta put perforations on these. These do not open well. Oh, that looks like Bumblebee. Yes, that is Bumblebee. This Bumblebee, he does have a metallic finish like our Prime, but he is not a chase figure. Every case includes one metallic Bumblebee. And then in Series 2, they did regular Bumblebee, which was kind of weird, but whatever. I'll just give him a quick once over. He's got some blue eyes hiding in there. He's got his blaster. I like his little Volkswagen feet. Yeah, nicely detailed. Pretty happy with that guy. I've been grabbing boxes from the same row, and I feel like they put all the exciting ones on one side, and then on the other side of the box, we're just going to get all the alt modes. This one is... Oh, I believe that's Bumblebee's alt mode. Yep, Bumblebee vehicle. For some reason, they decided to go with translucent plastic for this one. It was like 6 pieces and went together super quick. There's that little blaster Gatling gun that pops in on the top there. That's on a ball joint. And he's a car, you know, he rolls. Does that. Actually, considering it's a ball joint, I want to try something real quick here. Pop that off, and we pop this on. Yeah, there you go. That's kind of cool. Nice, it's got a gun hand. 8 more to go in this case, if you can believe it. Alright, this is number 5. Come on, there we go. Fish out a little disc. We have... Oh, Thundercracker. Right on. There we go, filling out our Decepticon ranks. He doesn't come with a blaster or anything, because he's got his null rays, which peg into his shoulders there. Yeah, nicely detailed on the back there. They got the insignias upside down like they should be. That's awesome. Yeah, Thundercracker. This one I was actually really looking forward to because I love his colors. This is a Shattered Glass Sideswipe. Shattered Glass, if you're not familiar, is like a parallel universe where Autobots are bad, Decepticons are good. So this is an evil Autobot. Yeah, this guy's very cool. He's got some printing on his lower legs here, which we haven't really seen on the other guys. This is mounted on a ball joint, so you can pose that around. And then he comes with a blaster. I believe there's some other Shattered Glass characters, like in Series 2. So yeah, you can get a little sub-team going of, you know, parallel universe weird guys. We are now officially halfway through our box. These are not getting any easier to open. Maybe in Series 2 they put some perforations in the box tops. I'm gonna say that's a bot. Ooh, yes. This is what they call a glittering Ironhide. He's just molded in translucent plastic. There is no standard flat matte Ironhide in this set. I don't think there's one in set 2 either, but maybe in further sets they'll do just a plain Jane Ironhide. Translucent plastic can be a little brittle and prone to stressing, but this guy went together with no issues, and he actually looks pretty nice. He did also include one of the collector's coins. We just have Optimus Prime's semi-truck mode there. It says Blokees on the back. Very nice. Ironhide. Let's just do a quick check-in here. We should have 2 more bots in the set, and then 3 more alt modes. Let's see what this one is. Fair bit of parts on this one. Or at least big parts. So that must be... I'm seeing green and purple. That's probably our alt mode for... was it Scavenger? Yes, here we go. It is Scavenger's Vehicle mode. This is one of our Constructicons. And the cool thing about the Constructicon alt modes that we didn't realize at first, but we have learned since Series 2 came out, is they have plans to have these guys combined. So if you collect all 6 of the alt modes, you can mash them together and make a cool giant robot. Here's our little guy. It's got a little articulated bucket arm thing. This is removable, just pegs in. Okay, yep. It's a little drill weapon you can give to another guy. Yep. And then if we look on the underside, there's ball jointed connection ports there and there for whenever this guy becomes an arm later down the road. That's a Scavenger. Okay, final 4. That should be our Thundercracker alt mode. Well, I like how detailed these parts are, but it's kind of the whole build right there. Just slap on a nose cone and some jet boosters and you're done. Looks very nice. Doesn't do anything, just static husk. You could remove the null rays if you want. But there is a little port on the bottom, so if you have a display stand, you pop him on there and have him jetting around. And here he is next to his bot mode. Very nice. Okay, I think this should probably be a robot. Oh, they really glued this one down. This one is... Nope, that's another alt mode. Optimus's vehicle mode. Again, like we saw on our coin there. Yeah, it is just a little semi-cab, but he has his repair drone from his trailer, which can go up and down, and then these little handles can flip out, like so. And you can pop a friendly bot on the back there. He can do some shooting. That was our very last alt mode, but that's probably my favorite of the vehicles. Okay, so we have Scrapper and Prowl left for bots. This one's gonna be Prowl. That's one of my favorite bots yet, just because he's so detailed. He's got the printing on his lower legs, he's got a bunch on his chest here, and then he's got it on his doors back here, even has like the hubcaps detailed there. It comes with a blaster. It's the same one that came with Bumblebee and Ironhide, but that's okay. Looks good on it. Final one, this should be our Scrapper. Yep, neon colors, that's what we like. I just realized I've been calling him Scrapper. Scavenger. I always get those names mixed up. But here he is. He's the first one that doesn't have like a little inner piece for his eye. They just painted it on and they didn't do a great job. He's a little sloppy there. He got a little bit of overspray. It comes with his blaster. I hope you like it. It's the same one we've been seeing with pretty much every figure. And then he does have his little articulated shovel arm on the back. Now, grab his little alt mode here and put them side by side. Yep, looks like that. What do you mean that was only half of them? What do you mean I still got another full case to build? Alright, I shuffled everyone to the back there, so we got room for Series 2. And there's our display box. That's a little more in line with the standard Blokees packaging, very, very shiny. And there's the ones in the range. So like with Series 1 where we had Optimus and Megatron that had variants, same deal goes for Bumblebee and Starscream in this one. Okay, let's see if they made these any easier to open. No, not really. Oh, what's this about? Our little pamphlet came in its own separately sealed bag. Alright, let's see who we got here. It is... I think that's Shattered Glass Ironhide. Ah, okay, I see why they're separate now. The little collector card is also packed in there. So there's a spoiler tucked in that little pamphlet. So this is the exact same figure as our Glittering Ironhide from Series 1, with some different tampoing and stuff. And he's got some nice red fists. He looks like he's ready to join the Phantom Thieves.
Looking cool, Joker!
But you can't join the Phantom Thieves if you don't have a gun. You never see it coming.
Ooh.
Box 2. We've got an Inferno of some description. Yes, that looks like the alt mode. Plop. And it's a handsome little fire truck. Ladder goes up and down. This is on a ball joint. You can pop this off and pop it onto a wrist like we did with Bumblebee's alt mode. Yeah, wheels roll. There's some nice detail on the sides. I just like Inferno. He's a good guy. Bag. Other bag. Other alt mode. Speaking of Bumblebee, here's his alt mode again, but this time in matte yellow. So now we have 3 Bumblebees and none of them match. We've got metallic, translucent, and now this one. But he did include his collector's coin, and it's Bumblebee's head. Still haven't hit Bumblebee or Starscream's bot modes. Those will be the ones that could potentially be chase figures. What we got in here? This is tiny pieces, so probably a bot. Yep. Who is that? That is another chase figure. This is Shattered Glass Bumblebee. Here he is. He's got a nice metallic finish, like the one from the first series. But now we have, if you're keeping track, 4 Bumblebees, and none of them match. There they are, all together. They do look very nice though. They all have their own individual appeal. I do like the addition of the kind of burnt gradient on the blaster of the Shattered Glass one. Yeah. Also, we can make him do this. Ah! What do you guys think? Do you think we'll get an exciting Starscream, or we'll just get the regular one? Lots of tiny bits in here. There should be another bot. Oh, that is our Inferno bot mode. Apologies if I'm losing a bit of steam here. I've been doing this for hours at this point, but this is a very good one. He does have kind of an alternate build to the head because he's got this fun box with like the ladder and the head wings attached to it. Yeah, I like him. We'll put him next to his alt mode here. Looks like that. And then you can pop the hose off of the fire truck and then slap it on his wrist there. So now he's got a little nozzle hand. Okay, after this one, we're at the halfway point. More tiny bits. So it's the bot. It is, oh hey, Ultra Magnus. So this is one of the ones I was most looking forward to in this set. So we could do a direct comparison with the full-size Blockee. But he's also my first one to have a defect. It's not a total deal breaker, but he's got 2 left feet, his lower shins. There's the gas tank on the wrong side there. But hey, he still looks pretty nice. He ends up with most of the major detail you see on this guy here. He doesn't have the little chevrons, but you know, he's painted down here. He's got the detail on that crotch. One of his Autobot logos. This guy came with an axe and a blaster. This guy only has a blaster, but this guy's like, I don't know, like $3-4. He's very cheap. Cheap as in affordable. Like the plastic quality on these is super nice. Just as nice as the full-size Blokees. All right, only 6 more to go. This feels like an alt mode. Oh, hey. That is our next Devastator piece. That's Hook. And it looks like this. A little crane extends. And move that there. Rotates there. I believe he becomes the upper torso half, and then Devastator's head plugs in there. Very excited to see that come together. But that won't be in this video. It'll take several series before we get there. Yeah, that's another bot. It is... that looks like a standard Starscream. Just regular old Starscream. We didn't get our fun coronation gear Starscream or the silvery one. But that's okay. He'll go nicely with his Seeker brother Thundercracker back there. And he'll also match nicely with regular Megatron. Both got that flat gray thing going on. Now they just need a sound wave and maybe a shock wave. Oh, and there's our Seeker so far. Just need a Skywarp, and then we'll have the trio. Again, won't be in this set, but I'm sure they have plans to do many sets after this, and it'll be a very easy repaint. Okay, 4 left. Who's left in the set? We haven't found our Golden Lagoon Soundwave, or either of our Bone Crushers. I think that's Bone Crusher. Wheeljack. Wheeljack's one I really want. Yeah. That's Bone Crusher. So just like Scavenger back there, they did just paint on the visor instead of having a separate piece for it. Maybe he looks okay. I like the detail on the chest, but everything else is just sculpted plastic. No paint, no detail. But he looks okay. There's his card, if you're really invested in looking at the cards. 3 more to go. This one is... I'm seeing white. Is that Wheeljack? Yeah, that's Wheeljack. Probably the one I was looking forward to the most in this set. Because much like Prowl from the first series, he's just got an extra level of detail. He's got detail on the shins there, he's got this extra piece on the back for the wings, and he's also got this on a hinge, and everyone's favorite blaster. Very nice Wheeljack. Now we just need some Dinobots to go with him. 2 more to go, and then I'll send you on your merry way. Okay, so this one... Yeah, bigger pieces probably are Bone Crusher alt mode. Yes. There you go. Bone Crusher vehicle. Bone Crusher vehicle. Little bulldozer. This goes up and down. This goes up and down. Again, he's got the ball joint connections on the bottom. Which gives me an idea. What if we just yanked off his arm and then plug this in? No. No. Might work on like a full-size Blokees. Yoink. And pop that on like that. Huh. Okay. Then we could like pop the hand in like, yeah, okay. We experimented. Weird. And our very last one. Our very last one here should be our Gold Lagoon Soundwave. Yes, very gold, very shiny. It's a little strange that we're getting a gold version of Soundwave before a proper regular colored one, but he does look very nice in the gold. He's got a metallic red eye shining in there. They did detail out his cassette window. His little shoulder-mounted battery thing is on a ball joint, and he comes with a different weapon, not just the standard blaster that they've been giving to everyone. Yeah, look forward to seeing that in, blue. But it is a very nice one to go out on. I'm glad that's the last one we pulled. Here's a quick look at all of our little guys. So many now. Just from 2 cases. Let me know in the comments which were your favorites. I, of course, really like our metallic Optimus that we pulled right off the bat. That was awesome. Wheeljack looks great. Prowl back there. I like the Soundwave. I like our Shattered Glass Sideswipe way back there. Very good stuff. Okay, well, the sun is setting on us, so we gotta do our Gadget pull real quick. And it looks like we got another one of those tiny Casio ring watches. We did pull one of these in my Gundam card game video. Okay, we have a very vintage looking Casio. Ooh, I like that. Kind of a hybrid thing. You got your analog display up front and a little digital display down there. Does it fit on my finger? Hey, this one fits a little better than the other one. The other one I could like barely get past there. That's kind of cool. Again, these are non-functional. They just look nice. Very detailed. And they look cool on your action figures. Maybe not this one, but you know, you can do stuff like that. Oops, almost forgot. There's a little display too, so you can pop it on there. Like that, kind of. Alright guys, we successfully completed another video. Couldn't have done it without you. I had a great time. Let me know what you think of these little guys, if you think I should open the sets that are still to come in the future, or if I should just do that on my own time. Next video should be, surprise surprise, more blind boxes. I've got lots. Maybe we'll do just like a straight up Pokemon video, because I've got a lot of Pokemon stuff, and those videos tend to do pretty well with viewers. They seem pretty into that stuff. Yeah, have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.